This is Coogan Cassius for IFLTV. Delighted to be joined by Mr. Linus Udofia. I did the accent there with that, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where that accent come from. It's not mine.
All right,
How
Linus
you doing? You good?
Udofia. Yeah, like the Essex and changed it to. How are you, mate?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. How's things?
Yeah, all good. Um, well, it's been a big few months for you, hasn't it? Outside of boxing.
Yeah, but we'll chat about we'll keep it boxing. We'll keep it
Oh, we
boxing.
keep it boxing. We'll keep it boxing.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the situation with you at the moment then, in terms of any pending fight news, pending fight dates, etc., etc.?
Nothing yet. I've been served a mandatory against Pierre Gordon towards the back end of like October. Going into purse bids for that, but if I'm being honest, I want something a bit bigger. I want the likes of, I want the British title up. I want the likes of Conway, Denny, Bentley, and I don't really, I fought for the English title to get myself back into pole position after that Conway fight, and to come back and get myself back onto where I need to. I've won the title, I've defended it. Now I want to move on.
I mean, you mentioned three names there that you've already fought, obviously, in those fighters. So, progression-wise for yourself, I'm assuming kind of the fights with Conway and Bentley make more sense than Denny. Is that true? Is that right? Or
Yeah. They are. They're a higher. You know, Conway holds the British and Commonwealth, while I think Bentley still holds the European. I might be wrong, but he's either that or he's ranked number one or something like that with like the WBA or something like that. I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but those fights are higher profile. There'll be higher profiles in a Denny fight, but I'll still welcome a Denny fight because that's still a high profile fight.
I mean, is it fair to say that looking at your career, you're past English level, aren't you? I mean,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
past.
I believe
So
so.
I get kind of why, like the fights you've had, etc., etc. That we know that you're. I mean, from an outside perspective, you're like, I suppose, between that British and European level. That's the kind of level that you are, and you're looking at fights at those kind of levels at the moment. Is that fair to say?
Mm. That's very fair to say. I agree with that as well.
What's the step then? What's the way of, obviously you've got this thing of for the English title, but what's the way of kind of getting them fights that you really want to do?
Well, we got to ruffle some feathers. We got, me. I'll never be disrespectful. I just want a chance. I just want a chance. That's all it is. I just want the opportunity, and watch me take it. That's what I want. I just want the opportunity right now. There's none. There's really in on the horizons of everything. There's not really a lot. All I've got is a served mandatory that misses out all of summer. I wouldn't have fought from March till October. Do you know what I mean? And it's just not what I want at this point, at this stage of my career. I need activity. I need the fights. I can't be doing one or two fights a year.
Hmm. So promotionally, what's your situation promotionally?
No promoter, just a manager.
Okay. Is there any reason for that, or is it you're looking to align with a promoter kind of for
I'd
this?
love to align with a promoter, but there's just nothing. We've had no offers. We've put forward ourselves. Obviously, when we fought on those stages, there were guarantees if we'd won. Like with the Conway fight before the injury, there was guarantees if we won that fight, there would have been a contract there and things like that. So, been a bit unfortunate with that. But right now, as of right now, we have no promoter. We have no promoter.
So you're having, obviously, between yourself and your management, having to do a lot of this kind of groundwork yourself.
Yeah, yeah, we've had to do it. Some people would call it the hard way.
Well, it is the hard way. Obviously, the promoter's job is to kind of relieve a lot of this stress and pressure off you and let you do your thing in the ring. But if you're having to worry about that, it's yeah, it's a concern, I suppose, for you.
Yeah, it's not been easy. It's not been easy, but this is what we do. This is what we've always done. We've worked with a lot of people. We've worked with Wasserman and things like that. And yeah, and we know what we can do. We know what we want from the game and things like that. And I know what I can do. I know where I can go with this. And I just need the opportunity. I just need the opportunity for a big fight because I feel like all my fights, especially those at that level, have always been good, always been exciting, always been good matchups. And I just want to keep. I just want to be in big fights.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, look, it's I know, again, just from an outside perspective of like you put you in with any of kind of these names you're mentioning, and I know the fan response to that is going to be like, oh, that's a fucking great fight that between
Mm.
whether it's with Conway, Denny, whoever. So, but you just need a bit of consistency with what's
Mm.
happening in your career, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, of course. And I'm not getting younger. None of us are getting younger. I think everyone's touching their 30s now. I'm a couple of years into my 30s, but even though I don't look it, I can't be like you.
Mate, I'm in my 40s. I'm done. I'm literally, I'm finished. I'm like, don't know, a few years I could. What's that ad campaign that comes out? Oh, if you're over this age, you can apply for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
For
just
life insurance.
life insurance. That's it. I'm like Tom life insurance over 40s. Yeah, get me signed up, mate. Get me signed up.
Oh no.
But
No,
listen,
I get you.
you're 32, but listen, you've still got years ahead of you in the game. You've still
Yeah,
got.
yeah, yeah. I'm a young 32. I haven't been in wars. I'm a young 32, but I haven't been in wars. I haven't, I look after my body. I don't drink. I don't do any recreation. I don't batter my body. I haven't been in hard fights. So, I'm a young 32-year-old. However, we're still not getting younger. We're not getting younger. It's a young man's game.
Hmm.
So, which emphasizes the fact that we need the activity. We need to get going. We need these fights going.
Absolutely. Well, look, like I said, the path for you there obviously is a bit unclear of kind of what can happen in the immediate future for you. But I think you've mentioned names there that, like, we'd love to see. I'd love to see as fights with any of those three names that you
Hmm.
mentioned. Like I said, you've been in the ring with them already before, but just to see it
Troy,
between
Troy Williamson's another one. It's an interesting fight. I feel
that.
like we're in the same position.
Who?
Troy Williamson.
Troy Williamson. Yeah, is he?
Yeah.
Troy? Has he been?
I don't know. I don't actually
I heard a
know.
rumor that he may be fighting next month. So yeah,
Yeah, I don't actually know.
yeah.
I don't actually know.
But
But
you mentioned any fight with yourself, it just that fight there. Say you and Williamson, for example. That
yeah,
again, I know the reaction to that. Everyone's like, "Oh, this is a very good fight."
yeah, I think so. I think so. But again, a lot of these things have got to align. I've called for that fight a long time ago, and there were a lot of things that just weren't happening managerial wise. Not on my side, but there was just a lot of things that weren't happening. Where was it going to be staged? Who was doing what? And no one really picked it up. Matchroom didn't pick it up. Boxer, TNT, no one really picked it up. So it might not have been as big as a fight as it should have been.
All right. Well, look. Yeah. Well, listen. I hope something happens for you very soon, Linus, because, like I said, you're at whatever age you are at, 32. Like I said, there's so many big fights for you that could be out there. So I hope, like I said, for your next fight, you do land one of them.
Yeah, me and you both. Me and you both. Let's see how it goes. It's a big year. We're halfway through. I've had a fight. I've defended my title. Let's just let's see what comes up. Let's see what pops up. I'm in the gym. I'm staying in shape, and let's just see what pops up. But it's just what I mean. It's just it feels like it always, and this has been like the theme of my career in the last like maybe 2 3 years. It just feels like I'm climbing a mountain. And I don't know where the top is because I'm just training, waiting for a fight, and you just don't know. You know what I mean? You just don't know. Everyone's like, oh, when you fighting? I don't know. When you fighting? I don't know. I'm just renewing my license and just don't know when I'm fighting. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just one of those. It's just part of the game, they say.
Yeah, it's easier to say it than be in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, look, let's see what happens anyway, and then obviously when hopefully in the next few weeks when you do get something that's kind of semi penciled in or penciled in, then we can have another catch up about it.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. No, yeah, no, it's always good to talk to you as well.
All right, have you got
Appreciate you
anything?
taking your time out of your day.
That's all right. I'm just going to pick my daughter up in about half hour. So yeah, we was meant to do this at 12 o'clock, weren't we? But I think we.
Yeah, I got sparring late, man. I'm sorry.
All right, no problem, no problem whatsoever.
I got
Have you got
sparring.
anything else you'd like to say, mate?
Nah, just appreciate the call. I know you're a bit of an exclusive man, and you keep your time to only the few.
Oh,
So
shut up.
yeah, I appreciate the call. I appreciate you taking the time out for a nobody like me. I appreciate you taking the time out.
Ah, please stop. I appreciate your time, Linus. And
Yeah,
like I said, when you got something kind of pending or something in the pipeline, then let's do another one.
yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate that.
All right. Kuhn Cass is here with Linus Udofia for IFLTV. Thank you very much.